That's my labor. One bottle is my labor rate.
Here's my GM special.
Oh yeah!
So you said the timing chain in this is stretched?
It's stretched to jump time. And you could tell that by...
Yeah, you gotta take the oil pan out, take that out, and then put that in there. Beat on it from underneath.
What do you mean you need to torch it out? Or why do you even have the torch?
I'm gonna get on
Well,
it.
she's pretty stuck in there, because first we got on it with the pry bar and we snapped the lid off her. And then we got on her with the pipe wrench and we snapped it in more than twain.
We snapped it thrice.
So, the other thing everyone has a real hard on to tell me is, it's scudged up! You need to soak it in the brake parts cleaner.
That's what my dad said. He was like, so hose it with 2 + 2.
2 + 2 ain't as... Got that same shiz. Some non-chlorinated will get you.
That shit don't burn. That shit puts out fires.
It's the only fire extinguisher we have where I work. We don't buy fire extinguishers. My boss keeps this by him when he's welding, and I was like, what are you doing? Well, the first time I saw him spray brake clean at a fire, and he's like, no, we don't buy our fire extinguishers. This is fire retardant. And I was like,
On it a little.
oh, really get some smell going.
Oh, that's the good shit. That's the really get in there. Christ. Get the claw on
We
it.
should be real careful lighting this up because I just farted.
You'll stand back. It's like a catch.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Get the non-chlorinated!
Hey, right here. Here. Give her.
Ooh.
Get the hose!
I got a fire extinguisher.
Line. The good part about this is there's a fuel line right there.
Oh my god.
That's alright, it's got ethanol fuel in it. That stuff evaporates pretty quick. This car's been sitting for weeks.
There's probably nothing left in the tank.
Yeah, it's probably all gone.
How did he die? In a fiery explosion. The fucking kid didn't know what to do.
Because we sprayed brake clean.
My boss told me that I spray non-chlorinated brake clean at fires. She's like, kid, anything ever catches on fire while I'm welding, get the non-chlorinated. So I was like, okay.
Oh my god.
The hole on the other side.
Or we twisted it by the bottom.
What are you
Oh! Oh!
Where's the extinguisher? Jesus.
Need the extinguisher?
It's out.
Where is it?
It's out.
It's the grease that's catching on fire. Is that what that is?
And the brake clean did you buy?
2. I almost bought 3, but then I was like, well, the bill's up to $69, so we need to slow down. The distributor won't come out, so we gotta get her a little hot and bothered.
To sort of melt it out, I assume?
No, we're just trying to free the bitch up. There's a lot of scudge in there, we think.
So you're burning out the scudge.
Yeah.
We're trying to loosen up the scudge. We'll probably get hit anyway.
Ow! Fuck me! Ow, you fucker!
It's stuck in there. What do you do when you're stuck in there?
I just get some lube.
Ah! I wonder how many years this has been in here. Probably 30. Because I've had the car since '06 and it's been sitting.
Sorry, what do you think about trying to,
Chisel the part?
no, pop the pin out of the bottom of this, slide the whole top half out of it, and then try and break the inside. Is it actually moving? Oh my god!
Oh, look at the mechanical advance.
Throw that in the yard. Now we gotta try and get the timing chain out.
Well, I don't know how that thing on the bottom comes out that's in front of me. Guy.
I
So-
need it again.
What exactly did you take off here? Timing chain?
Timing chain.
My timing's set. Part of it.
Part of it. 3/4 of it.
That was the one that was stretched out?
Yeah, well, I just held it next to the new chain and they look to be about the same length, so that ain't no good, but we're gonna put it back together anyway.
Oh my god. Did it? Oh, it moved. Woo!
You need to get the part.
Shut up.
He's coming. No, he's not.
He's like across the street from them.
Oh, he doesn't have a coat on. It may not be Theo, but it looks just like him. Come here, boy. You want a timing set? Every time the crank turns, the cam turns twice.
No.
Every time the cam turns, the crank turns twice.
Yeah.
That's why the cam gears twice the
It can be
size.
180 degrees out. It can be halfway out of time, which means your distributor, instead of being,
It's gonna fire on the wrong stroke.
say here, it'll be here. It'll fire at the wrong time. It'll
suck, push, bang, blow. It'll fire.
on compression, right?
You want?
I'm gonna hear him thumping the mic. Ah! Stop it! I don't swing that way. Stop it. Wall.
Wait, did you tie him to the car?
Yes.
I didn't tie him. I just hooked him. But
Proper torque specs, Kai.
What's that?
Tighten it till it snaps off, then back off a quarter turn.
yeah, tighten it until you hit a crack, and you back off a quarter turn. That's what my dad did with his girlfriend's Jeep's antenna. Broke it and backed off a quarter turn. That's like, it was.
We're really union now. We got 3 people standing around, 1 guy working.
What happened to the light?
Gone. That off the upper Earth orbit. To give you the real good looks.
So wait, this is about where it was when I took everything off. So
Yes.
if the timing chain stretched, this would be behind
Yes.
if it jumped.
Which way does it turn?
I don't know.
This is the only enjoyable part of our meeting, besides making funny.
So you guys are just trying to secure the chain on?
Nope.
No, we're trying to line up the timing marks.
Or when exactly are we hammering it?
Because it won't go on. See, of course, everything in automotive, when it doesn't go on, you just beat it with a bigger hammer. And if it still don't move, you get a bigger hammer. You're welcome.
Timing chain's on point?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Hope it's not 180 out.
It doesn't matter.
What exactly are you sticking up here?
Cap. Spark plug cap.
Trying to guess the firing order with poor information.
We're hoping that's the correct firing order.
You can tell I really have a lot of faith in the information we're using because it's an online AutoZone repair guide.
Great.
I'm happy with that. That's right at 1.
Yeah, we can adjust
I stabbed
that.
it right.
Yeah, we're cool.
So we'll
put
just
the-
spin it till it
okay.
starts and spray
Let's-
carb cleaner down the breather.
How many-
horn.
How many degrees of timing are we supposed to put in it?
A couple.
Like 12?
Dude, that's, I don't know. I timed my Volvo to 12. I didn't even look up the spec.
Yeah, 12's a good number. Distributor's in. It's timed close. Like stabbing it. We can still spin this and get it on, but it's close. The timing, the mechanical timing's on. It is set to cylinder 1, so that's close.
Simon, was this a job well done?
Hell no. Give her.